Guys, I want to welcome you back. Season 2. Shit, gigs, and topics here. Who are you? What do you do? Why do you do it? What do you want to do? Right now, I have a very special guest. I've known this man for about 10 years. Although, I don't know everything about him. So today, you and I are going to learn. Who are you?
I'm... I was doing the math. I'm like, actually, I think it's been like 13.
No, yeah, it's been longer. It's been longer, yeah. For reference point, at least a decade.
Yeah.
At least a decade.
So my name is Jacob Vega.
Jacob, what's your middle name?
Henry, after my Uncle Hank.
You know?
Who's dead.
I did not know that.
Yep.
Praise to Uncle Hank. Hank Henry.
Cheers, Uncle Hank. We never got to drink together. He loved his alcohol.
What's that Adam Sandler at the end of Mr. Deeds? He's like, I'll bring the beers. You remember exactly what happened?
I haven't seen Mr. Deeds.
Ever?
No. Bro, I'm really bad. You're going to learn. There's a lot of movies I have not seen.
Dang, it's only the MCU then that you just...
MCU, Star Wars, Dumb and Dumber, Step Brothers, and then Happy Gilmore.
Okay, everything else, you gotta close the book off. Okay.
Yeah, I'm open to it. I just saw Dude, Where's My Car last week. That was my first time.
The first time?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I actually... there's someone, actually, I think I know that has the tattoo of, like, dude and sweet. Literally.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, literally. Dude, what does mine say? Sweet. Yeah, someone actually has that tattoo.
But what's mine say?
Dude, what's mine say? Yeah, someone actually has that tattoo.
Yeah, that's an interesting movie to watch on Shrooms.
Lord, honestly, the only thing I've ever probably watched on Shrooms would be if it was a movie, Ready Player One. But
I did that. Movie. I did the same thing in theaters.
That movie.
And everything was great up until the Shining part.
Oh!
And I've never seen The Shining either.
Oh, really?
So I was like, "What's going on? This is a big change. This is a big vibe change." I wasn't ready.
He said, "Oh, it got scary."
Yeah.
What is that? You said blood. So much blood. Zombies? Why is there zombies?
Yeah, you just unlocked a memory right now.
Love it. Scary? A little scary memory?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, that movie was actually traumatizing.
I'm like, yeah, no, I'm having flashbacks.
He said, No. All right, Mr. Jacob. What do you do?
I'm a Fed. Or do you mean for work or for hobby?
I don't know. What's a Fed? First off, you got to explain what you just said.
I'm a Fed. So I work for the federal government.
Oh, yeah? Really?
No, I just work for the IRS. I mean, it is the federal government, but yeah.
Really? You work for the IRS?
I do.
What do you do?
Taxes.
Can you... Oh, I was like, can you talk about what you do?
Yeah, just... Can
you help me out with what you do? No,
no, I mean, I'm the one, like, if you call and you're all pissed off, I'm the one that's usually like, hey, can you calm down? I'm just trying to help you. And then, you tell them to calm down. That doesn't make them calm down.
Oh.
But maybe they'll hang up.
No.
No way. Yeah, and then you don't have to help them.
You said, are you just...
But,
who does that? Are you going to hang up? I'm not going to hang up. I'm going to be like, okay, I get it. I'm calm. But can you answer me this?
Yeah, no, I've gotten to hang up on someone before because they were, they literally called us and then were mad that I needed their social security number.
Yeah, you don't need my personal information. You should already know who I am from me calling you. You should already automatically know, been like, oh, hello, good morning, Miss Gonzalez. Are you calling about your 1099 that didn't go through and how you owe us $645,000 worth of taxes? Yeah, we know it's you. Please provide your social security number.
Bro, it's crazy, bro. You'll see. I can't get into it, but I'm like, it's wild. Like the stuff that like people call about.
I don't know if that actually fit into place with talking about a 1099, but we went through with it anyway.
No, that actually made a lot of sense. I was impressed.
Thanks.
But that's really boring. So other than that,
but that's your 9 to 5 job.
It's my 3 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. job. Yeah.
That's in. Why those? What a random time of hours.
You get paid night differential.
Oh,
But
so it has its benefits, is what I'm hearing.
yeah.
All
But you
right.
also don't have a life.
Because you are 6 days a week, 5 days a week,
5 days a week.
5 days a week,
Yeah.
Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said Friday through Saturday, Saturday through Saturday,
Yeah, Saturday.
Saturday through Saturday.
But other than that, I like to DJ and make music and play guitar.
All right. Okay. So we got your main job and then your side hustle.
Yeah, although I'm not really hustling it because I don't make any money.
You just do it for fun? I mean, I don't make any money doing this.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. I do it for fun, but, you know, it'd be nice to make a career out of it at one point.
Yeah. So take us through like a typical event. You know, you get the phone call, or do you reach out to someone?
Typically, I mean, at this point, I guess they'll reach out to me.
Like, hey, Jacob, are you available such and such day so I can have you host this?
Yeah, so they'll reach out to me on like that day, or I mean,
On
not,
that day?
No, I'm sorry, on that about that day.
So that guy
And
is
then-
here right now for you today.
Yeah,
Today
no, usually, yeah, they'll reach out,
in
or
10 minutes.
if it's like a friend or something, like if they're the ones throwing it, I'll be like, hey, like, you got any openings, blah, blah, blah. And then, yeah, but if they reach out to you, obviously you're going to be like, hey, you know, I'm charging money for that. And so you work out your fee or whatever. So they book you. You got to promote it, obviously. A lot of people don't promote their events that they're on for some reason.
Oh, yeah? No, I see when yours is on like Instagram and I try to like repost.
Yeah. So that's helpful. Thank you.
Is that the only way that you had advertised so far?
Pretty much. I mean, I'm not going to pay for the advertising. I'm not the one throwing the event.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, stuff like that, or trying to think. Yeah, I mean, because like they don't really do flyers as much anymore. I feel like that's kind of like a.
I see him. I don't know. I still see him around
Well,
town.
yeah, but like they used to like put them all over like people's cars and everything, and now at this point it's just like, oh, just blast it on Instagram.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is a lot of just like Instagram stuff.
Yeah.
Or Facebook.
Yeah, so you just do that, and then. But typically you show up around like, you know, 9 or 10, go on at like 12 or 1, and then yeah, I'm usually
So 9 and 10 at night.
yeah PM,
And then yeah, and then
And
go
then-
and then DJ at 10 or I'm sorry, 12, 1.
yeah, if you're lucky,
Sheesh.
yeah, because like I mean, because typically people don't start showing up to the party till like 10 or 11.
That's real, huh? Dang, yeah, no, that's a thing, huh? That's yeah. Yeah. If you're any time earlier than 11, why are you even there?
Yeah,
I wanted to get here early. I said, you don't have a life, weirdo. Wait for the line that comes at 12 midnight so they don't let anyone else in. That's how you know you party real.
Oh, it's okay. I'm sometimes on there freaking 9 o'clock when it starts. If I like everyone on the lineup, I'm there right when it starts.
I feel that.
But yeah, so, but it's always good to have the later crowds because then that's when everyone's lit too.
Oh, yeah.
So everyone's all drunk and you just get the good crowd. Even if you mess up, no one cares.
And it said,
Yeah, no one notices.
cuts off. They're like, oh, and then throws it back on. They go, oh.
Yeah, last time I played, no one, apparently they didn't notice, but I had a whole folder of music that didn't work. So I was trying to play the music or like try to play my songs, and none of them were reading on the software that like that the CDJs were on.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the thing we use. Like, so you plug your USB in, and then it runs off this software. And if the software doesn't pick up your folder, then you can't play the songs.
Oh,
So I was like, oh, that's great. I'm 30 minutes in and I have all these songs I cannot play that I was going to play. So
what songs were you playing before that? The same songs from the USB in a different folder? Or?
Yeah, so it's like different playlists and stuff.
Oh.
But I did something where I didn't drag the playlist. So I don't know. It was some weird thing. But yeah, like, so half the music that I was going to play that night, I couldn't play. And then I just had to wing it. So that was terrifying.
So how'd you wing it?
I just played the other songs like that I had. Pretty much I just repeated other like, cause it was just like old music that I used to play, but I'm like, I guess I got to play it tonight cause I don't have.
Were they feeling it?
Yeah. I mean, it seemed like it was fine,
Yeah,
but it was just terrifying. Yeah.
You said when things don't go according to plan, what do we do?
Yeah. I'm like,
that was a good learning experience, I think.
yeah. I mean, it like taught me to like just. Yeah.
He said we don't got a choice. We got to do this.
Yeah. I was like, got to figure it out.
Or you could have just loop back. You're like 30 minutes. I got 30 minutes left. Whatever. I'm just going to loop back and call it a night. Could have done that. Then we're like, didn't we just hear this song?
No, and then I felt bad too because I had people that had never come to one, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna come out and support you." So I had all these like friends and shit, and I was just like, "Oh."
I said, "Time to let you guys down."
For real, I was like, "Oh, this is so embarrassing."
You said, you guys came on the wrong night."
Oh, the worst one. I was playing the show, and then it was right after the headliner went on, and it was at Mint. Do you remember Mint?
Yeah, you were the closer.
Yeah, but I wasn't the headliner. The headliner went on, and then I was just the closer.
Okay, nice.
And there's this thing called sync. So when it's on, you can't change the BPMs, like the beats per minute. And so it's just stuck on whatever the song that is currently playing, and you can't change it. And I didn't know how to get out of that. So pretty much I was trying to play a song that was at 174 beats per minute, but the songs before it were at 150. So I played like two songs. It was like 5 minutes of just a song that you can tell was obviously way too slow. And it just sounded like a bad acid trip for like 5 minutes while I'm train wrecking, trying to like get this thing to work. And then the club closed a couple months later. So
you said, I wonder if that's a direct correlation.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or not.
Yeah, so
He said, so I'm a good DJ and I've also closed clubs.
Yeah, so book me.
Book Vega today.
Then put, have a number, 1-800-BOOK-VEGA.
1-800-BOOK-VEGA.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be a good, Book Vega. No, that's 8 numbers. You need 7.
1-800. What if it was like 180 Book Vega? Oh, I guess that doesn't work.
No. It's still, We'll come up with the number later.
Yeah.
But book him now. That's interesting. That's kind of... So, how many times have you been able to actually go to an event and bring your own... Do you have your own equipment? Actually, should I ask first?
Typically, they will have their own, so you don't have to bring it.
Do you have your own?
I do, but it's like a little cheap controller. And there's like they have the actual professional equipment. So it's different than what I use. That's why I didn't know how to get out of that like mode on theirs. But
you didn't ask anyone around you? Or no one, not a single... You're the one that has to know.
I mean, I'm just up there by myself. I'm not going to be like on the mic. Hey, turn the music down. Hey, does someone know how to turn the sync off? Can you guys come up here? All right, thank you. Put the music back.
You said manager, owner, local DJ enthusiast.
Yeah. No, actually, when I saw Skrillex last year for like 10 minutes, he literally called people on stage and like stopped the music for a second. And he's like, hey, you guys got to like fix this. I don't know what the hell's going on with this. I've never seen this. And like the music kept looping for like 10 minutes. And then finally, like it went past that part. And he's like, cool. All right, we're past it. And then it starts building up to the drop. And then it looped again. And then the whole crowd, like it played like maybe like 2 bars of the drop. And it was like, oh, and then it just stopped. It went back to the loop. it was like, ah. And then it was like 2 more minutes of just looping.
He was like, yeah, see, I'm not a professional.
Yeah.
You guys got some professionals here.
Yeah.
Give me a professional. Help me with this. Thank you.
Yeah.
They said, you're the professional. I thought this is your equipment.
Yeah.
Do they even use their equipment?
No, so that's the thing. Like, it's like a standard, like, it's not like a guitar player, like a regular musician bringing their instrument. It's the same.
Yeah, Slash went through a lot of guitars.
Yeah.
He's like, let me grab another one. Let me grab a double neck. Let me grab a single neck.
Oh,
Let
yeah.
me grab this old one.
So how was Aftershock?
That was so fun.
Yeah, I wanted to go.
I know.
Who was on Saturday and Sunday?
So Saturday was Korn. Sunday was Guns N' Roses.
I heard Guns N' Roses sounded like... I've heard Axl Rose, and he sounds like how I sound. Like Mickey Mouse when he talks. Or when he sings. He's like, welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
Close. I don't know. Kind of close. I have video. I mean, I can show you.
Slash and everyone sounded great. It's just Axl.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you don't really take care of your body and everything like that, and you get older, sometimes it's a little bit harder to
You heard
that
Ozzy?
same range.
You've heard Ozzy?
No, he does not. Yeah, I've heard Ozzy, but like half of that's auto-tuned. And
No. I saw Ozzy in 2017.
I was just thinking of that too. I was like, I wonder if Ozzy is gonna do. Is he doing still tours or no?
He wants to do another show, but like,
Because if he actually
He's
does,
not
like,
touring.
I wanna see that show. I wanna like actually.
he said he's done touring. He may play like a show.
Yeah, I wanna watch before he stops.
Yeah.
Same thing with Metallica. I want to see Metallica before they stop too.
So they're rumored to be on Aftershock next year, and they're doing their 2 nights like thing where they play.
No way.
Yeah.
I'll get the tickets yesterday then.
Yeah, I'll definitely go to that.
Yeah.
Because I paid $300 to see them here,
Oh wow.
and then it's like 4 or 5 to see them for 2 nights
Yeah.
with a whole festival.
Yeah. I had fun. I did enjoy going, meeting random people. Next time, if I have the ability, maybe I can bring the podcast out there and be like, hey guys, you guys want to do a mini podcast?
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
I know, right? And if I had, just maybe my phone and then a mic and then just be like, set it up and be like, who are you? What do you do? Why do you do it? And what do you want to do?
Like, you're going to try to do it with the artists, or?
I don't know
Like,
if I'd be able to get too close to the artist, but at least people there.
I mean, I think you can grow this enough to be able to get like a press pass for that eventually.
Oh, that'd be lit. That'd be cool. By next year? Ooh.
Especially like, I don't know.
Help me with the marketing, guys. Anyone that sees this, let me know.
Yeah, because I see like pretty small channels sometimes interviewing like in festivals, because there's not really a lot of media. So
That's lit.
yeah, like if you look up like interviews for bands or like for artists, like sometimes they have like relatively small channels, but they'll get like good interviews.
Ooh.
You should do it.
Yeah. No, that's a thing. That's a thing now.
Although this is going to be a big channel next year.
Yeah. Yeah. Big time. Expanding ever so slightly. You know, I'm not going to lie. I need to, expand this thing as best I can. I feel like I'm playing with myself in a box, so I gotta think outside that box, and that's a good idea. Actually, I'm gonna think outside that box and really take it to the next level. And we're gonna have press passes, and we're gonna get in and say what's up to different people and artists. I gotta find that way. We're gonna do that. I love that. It's a good idea. Well, this is the first artist actually that right now I know of, and that's Vega right here, and he's gonna blow up. It's just a matter of time, It's just he's just a passionate kid trying his best in life, and honestly, if you just do what you love, it'll always pay off in the end.
That was beautiful. Thank you, Russell Brand.
Yeah. You're not the only one who said someone. Yeah, I had another time where someone said that I was like Russell Brand.
Bro, you hella sound like Russell Brand.
I'm weak.
You also kind of got his look, a lot less rapey, but like,
yeah, thank you.
Very Russell Brandy.
Yeah, Russell Brandy.
Yeah.
That face is like a little out there, It's like it's getting into you, and like I'm gonna pierce your soul. We're gonna have that conversation where I'm just, It's right here. Everything's pointing forward.
That's beautiful.
Relax your face. All right, Jacob. Where did you first start your job fair in life? What was your first job?
My first job, I worked at Sbarro's, and it was the mall, the most boring job.
Dead ass.
Yeah, it wasn't anything interesting.
Yeah, but you probably saw a lot of the same like mall people that work there, right? Assuming so. And then you must have done some shopping in the mall as well. Like you must have learned some of the community of people that are there, right?
I guess so. Well, what sucked is I literally worked there for probably like 2-3 months, and then they closed. Like they and it wasn't. Yeah, and it wasn't. Everything I touch dies.
2 instances right now. 2 months later, he said 2 months. He said 2 months later they up and got abandoned.
This podcast is dead in 2 months.
Love it. We're so screwed.
Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
But yeah. Literally after like 2 months or 3 months, like they just got bought out or something, and then I got a call while I was in school, and they're like, "Hey, you picking up your last check?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, they didn't tell you?" Well, yeah, like they're moving out. Everything's out today.
You said, "Where am I? Where am I going to work? Where am I going to work?
Yeah,
I'm not coming to work."
Yeah.
How much is on this last check? Enough to survive?
Oh, bro, I probably made like $90.
Jeez.
Think about our wages back then versus now.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even remember what I made.
Yeah, but at the time, it's like, oh, so much money.
Yeah. Oh.
And then you grow up and you're like, what is this piss poor change $90 bull?
Oh, I know. Bro, I'm like, oh, there's my Guitar Hero money. So that I was going to bring that up. Clone Hero. Have you played Clone Hero?
No.
Have you heard of Clone Hero?
No.
Okay. So it is, you should get it on your computer. It's a fan-made free version of Guitar Hero.
Uh-huh.
It's the same. Everything feels exactly the same.
Uh-huh.
You can get all of the songs from any Guitar Hero, any rock band, all the DLC, and like any, just like almost.
Do you need the guitar?
I mean, it would be a lot more fun if you did.
Otherwise, you'd be using a controller.
You could use like your keyboard.
Yeah, not as fun. Yeah,
you could do like F1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I used to.
People do that, and then you press enter. And you press enter as your strum, like enter and bed shift. Just, bro, I know you're good with those fingers.
That's too good. That is too good. No, I don't. Where would I find? They're all got to be reused or repurposed. Where would I find one?
Thrift stores, eBay. But and then Microsoft, since they just bought Activision, they've been talking about bringing Guitar Hero back. So,
oh wow,
we might get guitar soon.
Because I had this game, Guitar Smith.
Oh
yeah, yeah, I think that's what it was called. But I would, because I had the USB where I could plug it in, and then I could plug it into my guitar, and then it would play. I wish I still had that game.
I always wanted to try that, but I never did. It looked too hard.
So cool, so cool.
Did you like learn?
Yeah. I tried, but I wasn't teaching myself guitar at the time. Well, I didn't have lessons for guitar at the time. So now I wish I could play that, because I would definitely understand like how to do most of those things now, and it would feel a little bit more natural to play along with the game as well. Plus, I'd practice probably a lot more, maybe, if I played it. Yeah. I'd be on that thing for like hours, I'm sure, just trying to learn songs. Yeah,
I was going to say, because that's like a really, really good way to learn.
Yeah, it's almost exact representation of how it is.
Yeah, it's kind of like if you play rock band drums, you're playing drums. Or singing. Like you're singing.
Singing, yeah. I would say the rock band drums is a little different, unless you're on real drums. Or like the synthetic pads that kind of would play the same beat.
Yeah, because you're playing the same exact beat. Like, you just gotta like translate. Like, okay, this is a hi hat and this is a snare. But I don't know. I feel like it was pretty much the same thing. You got me better at drums.
But they actually show the notes too coming on the screen, so that's what the fun part about it is. It rolls exactly like Guitar Hero would too.
Yeah, I actually have my electric drums right in front of my TV, so sometimes I would put the video on there, and like even though I can't actually do it, I would use it as like so I know what's like how to play the song. It's useful.
I feel it. That's too good.
Yeah, you got to come jam. I got my electric drums. And I got my guitar set up. It'd be pretty fun.
I'm trying to understand drums and rhythm. I don't think I actually previously had any sort of rhythm in my life.
Well, because you're fully white, right?
No, I have Hispanic genes as well.
How much?
I'd say it's like a good 50, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I have some tan skin.
All right, so I'm sorry. I
could say I could roll my R's. So
you're probably still more Hispanic than I am.
My middle name is Andres.
Oh yeah, you're way more Mexican than I am, or Hispanic.
Some people call me Ricardo. Sometimes I prefer it.
I'm like, yeah. Can I get a
ciabatta?
I'll have a Doritos taco.
Doritos Loco. Dude, those tacos are good.
Oh, I love those so much.
Ooh. All right, Jacob. After you got let go because everything you touch dies, what happened after that?
I went to something else that died. No, I'm kidding. What did I do after that? Well, I was still in school, which then I don't know. Was that my senior? Yeah, okay. So I went to school. I did like this Boys and Girls Club thing, and then I was a lifeguard at the Pinedale pool for a little bit, so that was funny.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I wasn't even the lifeguard. I was a lifeguard's assistant. The most pointless job ever.
Did you know how to swim?
Yes, and it was also 3 feet tall.
Okay. So just barely
tall enough. It was to my neck. Bitch.
he's
I knew.
Trying to shuffle through the water.
So, yeah.
Go! Go! Oh, man.
Yeah, so it was the most pointless job ever because we just sat around and, like, listened to music and ate. Like...
No kids drowned? Or tried to drown each other?
No.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet. Yeah, so then
we said complete harmony. If I had to do something, that would have been horrendous because that means I would have had to save a child.
Yeah.
And that would have been on me.
Yeah, I mean, at first I was all terrified, and then I got there, and I was like, oh, okay.
You said it's a bunch of little kids running around.
Yeah, there was 3 of us for maybe to watch 10 kids in a 3-foot pool. That's like maybe the size of this, like...
He said, you got Billy, Mandy, and Jerry.
Yeah.
I got Chris, Paul, and Pierce. Vega, you got the rest.
Well, okay, a lot of those were white names, and we were in Pinedale, so.
Oh.
A lot of Mexicans.
Yeah, I'm not going there with that one. I'll hold off. I'm weak. Okay, that's interesting.
So, yeah.
What a fun random job. How'd you get hooked up with that?
So someone I was dating at the time was a part of that. So then she was like, "Oh yeah, it's a good way to get like a first job because we had just graduated." So I did that.
Dang, that was right after graduation?
Yeah, and then right after that I went to Rockstar, and then Rockstar was...
That's pretty quick of a jump because Rockstar was actually a very good job, or what?
Yeah, well, I mean, to be honest, I got that job because my stepdad, he worked at Save Mart, so he knew like all the vendors and stuff. So he was like, "Hey, my son needs a job."
Hey, it's not what you know, it's who you know will get you places.
Unfortunately. I mean, it was fortunate for me.
He said, unfortunately, I love to take opportunities given to me in life.
Yeah, my bad.
Hate it.
But, yeah. So
I'm here because my family too. It's okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So you're doing like personal training now, right?
Yeah, that one's a little bit of me. That one was a me thing. But yeah.
Okay. Well, what do you mean then you were here from your parents?
Because I also do like construction with my stepdad. So.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that one is that one feels it was for family. So you know,
that's where the big money's at, huh?
And yeah. I'm trying to replicate what he does. So trying to understand the man, and then create his process over again for myself, and then we're free. We're free from money. Free forever. That's a goal. Retirement by 30. I got 2.5 years.
Perfect.
2.5 years.
You got this, bro. This is gonna blow up.
EAZY.
This will blow up in a year, and then you're going to.
I don't even know what life would look like when this thing blows up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the consistency of how I'm gonna do it, where it needs to be done, and then and quality above everything is one of the biggest things that I just try to get across, and that's why I decided to throw in some extra ducats to make things a little bit sounding better and looking a little bit more appealing.
Well, even in the episode that you're watching, that I watched from the beginning,
episode 1 echoes me and Riyadh,
and then from now, like, I don't know, you've already made a lot of progress, and you're a good host. You got the energy for it. You're a very like upbeat. What's the word?
charismatic.
Yeah, you like say more. Charismatic, beautiful.
Well, I mean, I'm interested in this. I'm interested in you, and like, you know, we get good topics. We talk about real things in life, and we understand a deeper meaning of what it is that is our past. So it's nice to reflect sometimes, and it's a little bit easier to do it with someone else.
Yeah, that's true.
It's fun to laugh and, you know, have a good drink. Cheers, mate.
It's a good way to get to know your friends more.
Hell yeah. You should do that with your friends, guys. Sit them down. Ask them, who are you? What do you do? Why do you do it? What do you want to do?
And if you could possibly monetize it, do it.
Yeah, like, I mean, if you have the ability.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck it.
Fuck it.
But,
oh.
what was I don't even remember what I was saying.
It's okay. We jumped on the subject of how your life has been crumbling away ever since you were a little pool boy.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. So, how long did that last being a assistant lifeguard?
Probably, it was literally just a summer job.
Oh, okay.
So then, yeah, I did that, and then I went to
everything you touch dies. Okay.
It was a
2 months,
a temporary program.
2 months, 2 months, 3 months, rock star.
2 months, 2 months. Rock star.
Rock star. Oh, that was good. Hey. Seriously, I need someone to work my soundboard now.
Yeah, you need a producer in the corner that we.
I know.
Pull it up, Jamie.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. Eventually, yeah, it's gonna be different camera angles. We'll have more fun with it. We'll make uglier faces. You'll get closer shots in. You'll see all the ugly, like, wrinkles and lines and mustache marks. And
it's a nice camera.
Black shadow. Yeah, it's not bad, actually. GH6 Lumex.
Oh, fancy.
Love it. It's because it records over an hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it took me a while to find something that I like.
It's not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, she does the job very well.
You got a nice little setup here, boy.
I do my best, you know. Rode also helps me with this all-in-one piece, so all I have to do is click record, and that's it. Does the work for me.
Sponsored by Rode.
That would be shout outs.
Use promo code SHITS.
Shits. That's the promo code.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rode, throw us a sponsor. Anywho, back to shit gigs and topics. So, Rockstar merchandising, or
yeah, it was literally just merchandising, but it wasn't even for Rockstar directly. It was like a what do you call it?
Affiliate,
distributor.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So it was like a third party. They own the distributing rights, and then we had all these other stuff. But all that was, that was rough. It was just a warehouse job, you know.
So you drove, right?
Yeah, so I had to drive to all the stores, fill them up, go to the back, grab all the merchandise, fill up the shelves, just all that basic kind of stuff.
So what'd you learn in that job? that like kind of propelled you a little bit more forward into different things? That you just kind of,
I'm trying to think.
you know,
Other than just like to work hard, not really much. Other like I had a really bad manager.
love that.
Zach, stop calling me. You think my Kim Possible?
I do. I love it. What's the sitch? I love it.
Oh, I should start saying that when I answer.
I know. What? I don't know how you don't.
Well, I guess because they're not going to understand it. They're going to be like, what?
What's the sitch? What's the sitch? I love that.
Yeah. But no, like, because I had a bad, my manager kind of sucked, and he was dating one of the other merchandisers. So then when they would fight, we would just have, his boyfriend would leave, and then we just had to do more work and got like he never got in trouble.
Wow, that's wild.
So I was like, cool. I guess I learned like they don't care how hard you work. If they like are gonna play favorites, then it doesn't matter.
That's yeah.
I don't know if that's really a good life lesson to learn, but
I mean, it's all over the place. It's called politics.
yeah, so
Yeah, it's the name of the game, you know. Sometimes you got to kiss ass just to get away with whatever, and that's just the politics of. And sometimes you eat ass, and then
that I like doing.
able to get away with it, but you weren't in that position. Someone else was.
That's true. I'm sure there's.
You
a
were
lot
eating
of
the
ass
shit sandwich. Yep, and there was no bread left.
But yeah, so did that. Went to 5150, which was like the local energy drink. I don't know if you remember 5150.
They're not around anymore?
No.
Oh, they also died? 2 months after?
Hey, that one was business decisions.
This guy is blowing everything up around him.
You're making me realize.
Far, that's 3 things.
Bro, I just got married this year and now I'm terrified.
Then what else is gonna die?
No, but okay. Literally, bro, like, there's so many like business decisions. The guy that ran it was like the nicest guy. Like he was like he was super cool.
So that's not a bad thing, right? Or was it?
No. Those are two separate things. Like
No.
he was a super nice guy, but like just the business decisions for the company were like not it. Like, so pretty long story short, they got a distribution. So like we were doing sales, like I was a salesman, and like we were doing really good. So sales were like going up.
Yeah.
So the owner said, "Oh, sales are good. Let's go to a distributor so we can go out wider," which like on paper sounds like, okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But it was to a local beer company that I almost said. So it went to them, and they kind of.
Can you not say it?
I guess I can say it. It went to Valleywide.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know.
I mean, I would have said Donagy, Valleywide, like
Yeah.
Like I know some of the distributors.
So yeah, it went to Valleywide, and then it just like, it was Valleywide. Was it Valleywide? Was it Donagy? Pretty sure it's Valleywide.
One or the other.
Which is the one on the 41 or off the 99?
I think that's Donagy. I think.
Oh no! It is Valleywide.
Is it?
Yeah.
What side of the 99?
The right side. Well, I guess it depends which way you're going. If you're going south, it's on the right side.
Okay, yeah.
Anyways, so then they it was also the same time like C4 came out. So then it was C4 and 5150 under their name, and the way I understood it, it was like C4 had way more money to just be like,
use our product and put it in shelves.
Yeah, and buy out the 5150 shelves.
Yeah, so it was like 4-to-1 ratio. It's like 150 to 4 different like C4s.
Yeah, and then the brand, and then obviously the distributor is like, well, I'm going to do like what pays more. So, like, I don't blame them on their end. Like, it made way more sense financially to push C4 that was going to sell way more worldwide than like this local energy drink brand. But yeah, so it kind of died. And then and like we lost a lot of business too because they didn't like dealing with like the bigger distributors, like some of the like local companies. They're like, no, we liked you guys, like we were just buying it from you guys, but now like we don't like having to deal with them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it was just weird stuff like that. Everything had like hella sugar, and everything was like going away from sugar, and he was like, add more sugar. So it was like just not a lot of good business decisions. But by that time, I wasn't even a salesman anymore. I was just kind of like a merchandiser. So
God, he went back to merchandising.
it was it wasn't. It was
hard.
They called it an auditor. They were like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna go and check out the product and count how much product we have and stuff, and then if the shelf needs it, then you can merchandise it." I was like, "So I'm a merchandiser."
He said, "You're a punk bitch."
Hey, I kept the
said,
pay.
"I know what you're trying to do to me."
It's okay. I kept the pay. But,
The pay of better pay.
yeah.
Okay,
So I was like, whatever.
Yeah, all right,
I just get the easier job. All right. But
yeah.
yeah, so it was rough, and then they didn't. I don't know. It just kind of went under. They did layoffs, and then eventually everyone got laid off. But I miss it. Like it was so good.
When it was good, it was good.
Yeah, but I mean, I miss the drink. The drink was so good. It was packed with sugar, but it was so freaking good.
He said,
It was unhealthy, but ooh, did it taste good?
I wouldn't take back the diabetes.
Oh hell no, bro!
I wouldn't take back the diabetes.
I'm so glad I wasn't aware of how like grams of sugar like I am now, because I don't know how many grams of sugar was in that.
I will not take back the diabetes. I pick diabetes every time.
Yeah, and then I went for ultra diabetes and went to Dutch Bros.
Oh, you worked at Dutch?
Well, I was the driver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was like the delivery driver for that.
Holy, yeah.
And then that was fun for a few years.
Yeah, Dutch is packed. I remember the last time I had a Rebel, and it was just like the sweetest thing I've ever tasted in my entire life, and I was like, never again. I haven't been to Dutch Bros since, and that was like,
Which one did you have?
3 years ago. What was it? I don't even tropical palm black palm something.
Oh yeah,
palm something.
You got to get like the unicorn blood or something. That one's good.
Nah, everything just has too much sugar. Like this has an ungodly amount of sugar.
Actually, it only has like 6 grams, and then the rest is artificial sweetener.
Oh, that artificial sweetener is killing. The artificial grape sweetener.
Yeah, whatever it is, but it's great.
It's not great, but it does the job.
You don't like those?
It does the job. They're sweet. The artificial, it makes it taste like they're overpowering the fact that it's 11%. Because 11% itself tastes like something.
Oh, 11% is terrible tasting.
Like, it tastes like something. You can't get Four Locos, it tastes 14% without giving you a little bit of... Even beers that are 13% still taste low-key like liquor.
These are 5%, and these are still...
No, the Surge,
okay.
The Surge, like, those ones, bomb. I'm sorry, they don't taste like anything. If anything, slightly like vodka, but it's like, okay, well, you're going to have seltzer vodka anyway. So.
The Surge doesn't taste any worse than a regular White Claw.
Real, yeah.
White Claw just tastes like a whisper of a flavor.
Yeah.
Like they yelled it in the room, in the vicinity.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
You're like, yeah, I think okay.
You said that was cherry?
Yeah.
It came and went. Like it was just like, hey,
black.
Oh yeah. Watermelon. This is green apple. You still taste it 20 minutes later when you burp it up green apple.
And you're going to taste it later when you throw it up.
Green apple.
I can have like 2 of those before I throw up.
So glad he brought me just one.
Yeah. Oh, no, one's good. One gets me.
One's good.
Yeah, don't drive anywhere for another couple hours.
He said, take a nap. Just take a nap. Just take a nap. Okay, Jacob. So, this is funny because, like, I've known you high school years. You're probably one of like the first people I met freshman year, and it's just wild because like a lot of things I looked at and I'm like, damn, I want to do that. I want to learn this thing. You inspired me to, you and Mark a little bit inspired me to skateboard a little bit better and to learn. Also with guitar, you definitely inspired me as well because you're probably one of the first people that I saw like actually shred on a guitar. And I'm like, well, this kid's only like, he's only 14, 15, 16 years old. And he's like going hard on a guitar. And I'm like, visually seeing that, I'm like, oh yeah, like I could do that. But it takes time and practice, and I've been trying to learn for the past like year and maybe a half now, and like I'm starting to get aha moments of understanding, like,
So are you taking lessons still?
Yeah.
How much? How often do you take them?
So every Friday for 30 minutes. Sometimes if we get a bigger block of time because his other student doesn't come in, he allows me to continue on. So he's cool like that.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, at Guitar Center, I only pay like, I want to say like $120, $115 for 4 30-minute sessions.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, from what I am learning, I honestly, the money doesn't matter to me.
That's cool.
But it keeps me accountable because I can't justify just like blowing it away. Like I actually pay for this, like this reason to be here and ask questions and learn and this and that. So I try to make sure that every 3 p.m. on Friday, I'm available to do my lesson.
So do you pay? Or I mean, not. I don't know. I guess you pay. Do you learn like chord or like the chords and the scales and stuff, or is he like teaching you songs?
Oh yeah. So that one, it's more. I'm just asking him, kind of just tabs, going through songs and learning.
Hey, bro, how do you play this riff, man?
Yeah, a little bit. It's just getting the understanding of how to move up and down the neck, the different techniques, and then also, your fingers on and how they're, they adjust to being on that neck. And then after I got comfortable enough, I was like, okay, now I kind of want to understand more of, the chords themselves, and then why, something here sounds the same as something right here, and how everything kind of works, because it's like a piano just on a fretboard.
Yeah, no, pretty much. Yeah, it's funny because I took guitar lessons for a couple years. It was for my uncle, and actually I had this other guy that taught me. He was at Patrick's Music, but like he would try to teach me music theory, and I'm such a bad student. He'd be like, "So did you practice those scales?" And I'd be like, "No, but I learned this new Metallica solo."
Yeah, I know, right?
And like he's like, "All right, that's cool." And then he would like teach me like just that, and then
see, and there's a difference in the two. There's definitely a difference between like going through a scale and making it something like something very colorful by just throwing tap slides as well as moving down the neck.
Yeah.
And then going hard, just like
have you been able to figure out scales from playing songs now, and you're like, oh, I another song has the same
somewhat, yeah,
scale?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just slightly, but I really do want to practice a little bit more on that. It's just hard because sometimes it's fun to nail riffs over and over.
You can hit me up whenever, and I'll freaking help you with guitar.
Aw, appreciate it.
And then you got to come over then.
You can come here.
But if you want to listen.
Oh, I got to go there? I'm going to pack up my shit and go over there?
No, bitch, I got guitars.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got a nice Gibson SG you could play. Oh, although I do need to get it restringed because I was stupid.
I actually have some strings up here.
What kind?
They are 48.
No, I mean like are they like Slinky, Super Slinky, Ernie Balls?
Ernie Balls,
Super Slinky. Slinky.
Hold on.
I'm bad. I just know the name.
Hybrid Skinny.
Hybrid Slinky.
Slinky?
Okay.
Slinky?
So Slinky, I don't want to.
Yeah, 46-9.
I don't want to try to explain it on here because I'm pretty sure my understanding is incorrect.
Yeah?
I just like Super Slinky because they're like, it's not too hard when you're trying to like bend a note.
Okay.
It's easier, and they're not as it doesn't like rip through your finger as much.
Yeah, honestly, building my calluses has been crazy.
Yeah, my calluses have kind of went away because I don't play as much, but I honestly kind of stopped playing for a few years, and then I got back into it recently.
Dude, it's I try to tell myself a lot more, just because right now I'm still at that stage where it's a learning thing, and it's not like I don't have to think about it kind of thing, and I could just pick up the guitar and go hard with whatever I hear, right? I'm not at that level. So it definitely is that breach sometimes of like, I got to sit down and focus.
Do you ever watch like how to play songs on
on
YouTube?
Waking the Demon is the one that I literally was watching, like how the solo was done, and this guy like puts it out in like slow motion from this one to this one and here and there and bend and then back to 15, 17 and then do and it's like, you know, quarter speed, and then I just keep practicing that at quarter speed, and then once I get the feeling down, then I'm like, okay, half speed, 75%, and then try to hit full.
Okay, that's pretty cool. There's a website that's kind of like that too, that does guitar tabs, and you can play the song.
Songster.
Is that what it is?
I think it's blue. You press play, and then it's like
you don't play along with it. Yeah, I just started because like I said, I just started getting back into it.
That's how I practiced. A song Chemical by 1,000 Below. I looked at Songster, and then I just kind of did that. And then every time that I practice along with that song. So I would just go like watching it, kind of just picking and practicing and playing the same notes.
It's like an older Guitar Hero.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like free Guitar Hero that you get to play. Just and that's how I was trying to learn. Yeah, that's how I was trying to learn the intro to one, the intro solo to one. Exactly.
I'm gonna.
But the sweep pick is hard.
I'm gonna do the whole song now.
6
minutes. 6 minutes later.
Oh yeah, I've been working on my chugs, like my gallop.
Yeah. Do you play any Iron Maiden?
Not yet. I haven't practiced or tried any Iron Maiden yet.
They're fun because it's a lot of just and then like the occasional chords and stuff. But they're like, it's fun but easy. Like that's what I first started playing.
Yeah. Like
the first song ever was an Iron Maiden song I learned.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What song?
The Trooper.
Oh, what? That was the first song? You're like, I want to learn this one.
That's what got me into guitar.
Oh, that's cool.
Like I had a guitar because like in my family it all runs like music runs in the family, but then I was a drummer, and my brother was the piano player and he had a guitar, but then he started playing my drums, and like kicking me off.
You're like, so
they were in my room, and this bitch is kicking me off, and so then I started playing. I was like, all right, I'm gonna play your guitar. And
he didn't care. He said he didn't like that one bit, and I said, "Get off my drums." He said, "No." I said, "All right."
Yeah. So, what was this Step Brothers thing?
You touch my drum set, I will put a net. I will.
He was like, Did you put your ball sack on my drum set?
I will stab you in the neck with a knife. I'm going to rub my balls all over your drum set.
That's actually very accurate. When I was a kid, I was very psychotic and had anger issues, I guess. And
we all did.
I would tell my brother I was going to stab him.
Yeah.
Love you.
We all had anger issues. It's okay. You're not the only one.
Yeah, he made me crazy. And you don't have siblings?
We're here for you.
Do you have siblings?
Me? Yeah, I have an older sister.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, I was abusive too. I think I hit her one time with like a lamp.
But you were the younger?
I was the younger one.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a bitch to me.
Well, I mean, that was her.
She was. She's nicer now. I mean, we're cool.
It was her job to bully.
Shouts out to my sister.
If she couldn't do it, that's her fault.
Well, my mom and my sister, and my grandma, they all bullied me. I didn't want to take a shower. My grandma would whip me. My mom, she'd just be like, "You're a dumbass." Okay. My sister would be like, "Why are you even born?" I was like, "Ask your mom." That's how my childhood was.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, tell us more.
It was fun. It was slightly abusive, but not too crazy. I mean, what else do you do as like a white family?
Besides,
Because my mom is Mexican, but she acted white. She was westernized and acted white, and then you got my dad as well, who is actually white.
Yeah, my mom is the type of white.
Also, they were both alcoholics, so it's like what you can't expect for anything a little bit different.
Yeah,
but we all went through our phases, and we're all kind of better now. So
yeah, the alcoholics are on my dad's side, and then but my dad like somehow
my kid's gonna be an alcoholic. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, I'm carrying the gene for sure.
Oh yeah. You know what's weird? I also didn't really expect you to ever really be like a drinker type, you know?
I never drank.
Yeah, it's like not one of those things. It's, I don't know. It wasn't like, hey man, we're going to go get a drink. Let's hit up Vega. It's always all like, yeah, B Weeks is down for a drink.
Yeah.
I know exactly who's down for a drink. I'm always down for a drink.
Yeah, Brian's like, yeah.
Check out B Weeks' episode too.
What is that, episode 3?
I believe so, yeah.
That's right. B Weeks.
B Weeks and I also do a podcast live on Tuesdays for fantasy. Join in.
I actually have a fantasy of having you guys on a Tuesday. After some drinks.
Some live Tuesday fantasies will be played out. And then that's the ad.
Yeah.
That's the ad. That'd be great. Okay, so you jumped actually from a dying company to the IRS?
Yeah, which is a dying country.
Yeah, everything you do, everything you touch.
But to be fair, it's been dying forever.
Yeah. How'd you get hooked up with the IRS thing?
So my wife, before she was my wife.
Shouts out to the wife.
To Angel Vega.
To Angel Vega. I got to witness the holy matrimony ceremony. Is that how
something like that
to describe it?
Yeah.
I got to be there. It was beautiful.
Yeah, we're already gonna probably break up.
I couldn't hit the sad trombone.
But no, yeah, so she got me working there, and so it was funny because I worked there in like 2020 or something like that, or 20, yeah, it was somewhere around there, and that was during COVID, and so it was like a temp job. Like I signed up as a seasonal job, and so I only worked there for like 7-8 months, and then was waiting to get rehired. That took forever. I went to Domino's in the meantime. Yeah, I was like, I don't want to work at Domino's. And then
Good pizza though.
Good pizza.
Come on, out of all the pizzas,
okay,
you got Pizza Hut, you got Domino's, you got.
I was a Pizza Hut boy before, and now I'm a Domino's boy.
So you like Domino's?
Yeah, and I'm mad at them because the stuffed cheesy. I don't know if you've seen the ads. They have that stuffed cheesy with the pepperoni that they add, and I made that, and now they're selling it. And I think they stole it from me because they saw me on the security cameras making it for free all the time. And they're like, we're going to get back at him. And we're not going to give him money because he's made all those free stuffed cheesies with pepperoni.
You know, I'm wondering if you're right.
But, yeah. I worked there for a little bit. And then.
And how did you not pitch that idea? You said, this needs to be taken to the top. Yesterday. They said, son, we came up with that idea in the 80s.
Because they don't care about us. We got robbed at gunpoint, and they're like, that's crazy.
What?
See you tomorrow.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You personally? Or you? Oh, yeah, you were a part of that store, actually?
Yeah.
That was the one over there in the, that was like North Fresno, wasn't it?
Oh, did that happen over there, too?
Yeah, as far as, yeah.
Well, they'll only talk about the North Fresno one because there's like white people over there.
Yeah.
Nah.
Which one were you at?
No, the one on Clinton and Blythe. They
right down the street from where you live.
Yeah, so it's on Clinton and Marks. I live on Clinton and Blythe. My bad.
It's okay.
So yeah,
We all make mistakes.
so yeah, it's on
Don't do it
Clinton
again.
Marks, and it was like 9:00, like hella early. The guy comes in.
He said, "Who's gonna rob us at 9?"
Yeah, guy comes in, and it was like 3 of them, and they come and they rob us for the $220 or whatever that we had in the cash register.
God,
And we're pretty sure that it was orchestrated by someone that worked at our store, because he quit a couple days later, and in the security footage, he happened to be wearing the same shoes that he wore. Then 2 days later, when he came into work, and then goes, "Oh, I wore the wrong shoes today." So then we noticed his shoes. But so like we would have never noticed, but he's like, "Oh, I wore the wrong shoes today. I got to go home and change." And then we're like, "Oh, those are the same shoes as the one on the security footage." And then he quit.
did he have a mask?
Yes. All 3 of them had masks.
Like ski mask?
Yeah. And
Imagine if someone would have had a gun.
they did.
No. Someone on the other side.
Oh, so what was funny?
Like, imagine if you had some random older military man who doesn't know the difference between right and wrong and just knows about protecting himself and his country. And these guys come in the front door, and unbeknownst to you, he has a gun on him, and he's been waiting for this moment. And he just straight up goes, "Not in my country!" Da, da, da.
Like that video, I think, was it like Texas or something, where the guy, it was, he was in a restaurant, it was like a Mexican restaurant, and the guy's robbing, and the guy's running out, and he literally just like unloads on him and kill. I don't think he killed him, but
He shot at the robber?
yeah, as he was like running out, like, guy didn't even notice him. He's just like sitting in the other booth, just like taking aim. But yeah.
Was that guy, did the robber have a gun?
Yeah, he was robbing everyone at gunpoint.
Oh, and then the dude in the booth just goes, cut.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
dumbass.
What a beast.
Yeah.
What a beast.
But yeah, so then the one over here though, at the stores, it was one girl that so there's 2 girls in the front. One was a manager, and she was 18. Or no, not 18. She was like 20. And
Yeah, that makes it better, huh?
so she was younger. She was the youngest, I mean.
Oh.
So, and me and
She
the
was
other girl,
the most traumatized.
oh, bro, I felt so bad for her. She was like crying and shit. But
He
anyways,
said it's okay. It was just Mark. He was playing a prank.
Mark. That's
Oh, man.
okay.
You got it.
It was still blue. I was like, oh wait.
Yeah, it takes a while to... it'll play the whole thing, and then you're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the girl was like all hood, and she was like, "I ain't giving you shit." And like, yeah, it was this big old thing. And then she's like, whatever. She gave, like, after the manager, she was all panicking. She was like, "No, give her the money. Give him the money." So then
She goes, "I have to go ask my manager right now, bitch."
oh no, we were all there and present. And so
She said, "Everyone get to the front." It just walks in with a gun. "Get everyone to the front right now. Open that door."
see, that's how
One drawer?
that's how you know they're rookies, because they didn't notice me like creep back to the back. So I went to the back to call the cops.
Jacob said, "I am going to de-escalate this situation with 911.
Yep, but my phone didn't work. Like, literally, the call would not go through. So I had to, like, go red alert, and I went on my Domino's app. Like, we have our delivery driver app, and there's a 911 button that automatically, like, calls, like, dispatch or whatever. So I pressed that, but by pressing that, it sets off the alarm in the whole store. Oh, I was like, I'm getting one of them shot right now.
Everything he touched dies.
Yeah. So then
Who got shot?
they killed both of them. No, I'm kidding.
He said 1, 2, 3. They came looking for me, and I hid in the dough.
Yeah.
I hid in the dough.
Bro, I probably could fit in that dough. Holy shit.
Right?
But yeah, so that was a good time. And cops came. We got to get off early. That was honestly the best part of it.
They only took 200 and what?
There was probably like $230. And then our district manager was like getting on us about it. He was like, why are you guys short though? Like, why'd you give it to him?
You said, because there's a gun in my face?
F you, Rodrigo.
There's a gun in my face.
Yeah.
There's a gun in my face. I said, I'm lucky he didn't ask for my money too, dickweed.
Oh, I had good tips that day.
Would you give it to him, Rodrigo? Answer me that. That's wild. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so that was fun.
So then you went back to the IRS going, well, I'm going to sit at my desk job and not have a gun get pulled at me.
Yeah, until, like, someone bombs it.
Wow, this is literally the plot of the other guys. My normal desk job. There's no loud explosions.
Oh, I forgot that movie. And then they, like, was it Samuel L. Jackson and The Rock just jump off immediately?
He said, aim for the bushes. Yeah. Or the awning.
Yeah, I think it was the bushes.
No, he said bushes, yeah.
Yeah.
And then someone goes, there wasn't even an awning in their direction. He said, there goes my hero.
Oh. Yeah, I need to watch that movie again. That one and, like, This Is the End are ones I've been wanting to watch again.
Wild. Go watch movies. Besides that, Jacob only watches the MCU. Although his favorite character is Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm a Spider-Man boy.
Yeah, but okay.
Yeah, it's bad. But yeah.
Said,
all right, so then I got to ask you, who, Toby, Andrew, or Tom?
Okay, so
I got to pee.
Nice. So, according to how the comic book is and how I've heard, like, the character, which I haven't dove too much into the comic book, which if they want to play the character as if the comic book would, or as a close representation, I think Tom Holland does a good job at being present as a high school kid going through life, understanding, and also giving, Spider-Man talks and fights. Like he is, like, very active in communication, whether it's to the bad guy or even himself or whatever's going on. So it's unfair because they wrote that according, right? And he does a good job as well, I think, at playing that portrayal of Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield's I didn't really get to see, but I think that was a different complex of Spider-Man. And then Tobey Maguire is just like the OG first, what would Spider-Man look like type of thing. And, everyone was like, yeah, this is just like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And I guess that's a good point. Like, it is unfair because
they learned from...
It's the way they wrote it.
They eventually learned, yeah, you couldn't keep that same... The way it's set up. Obviously, Tobey Maguire, he was a college student, right? But he was in high school or what? Because he looked like he was a college student.
They're both in high school, yeah.
It looks like he was a college student.
Yeah, I think...
Even Andrew Garfield looks older.
I think Andrew would have made a great college Peter. And then Toby was a good adult Peter. Like, he's burnt out. Like, he's over it all. And then, yeah, Tom is a good high school Peter. But as far as, like, being Spider-Man, I still think, like, not Peter Parker, just Spider-Man, I think Andrew is the best. Because, like, he did have, like, quips and stuff. Like that one time with an, he's like, oh, you found my weakness, small knives. And shit like that. Like, that was the best. And then he just looked the best. The logo is the best. I don't like the new suit. The logo bothers me.
With
Tom.
Because part of it, I think, was taken from a new adaptation of Tony's technology.
Yeah.
So that's why they kind of took it in a different direction of how it is.
Yeah.
But I feel you. I don't know. Again, I still think it's unfair with the fact that you have, newer days writing technology and everything to kind of bring this character. I think they brought this character to life a little bit more. But you forgot about Miles Morales and Into the Spider-Verse, because I think Into the Spider-Verse are those two.
But if we're talking cartoons, then what about the 90s cartoon? Because that's like the best.
But that's the thing. Like, you can't keep putting OG up to new technology, and because the way that Miles Morales is in this, that blows you away. I think it blows you away.
Yeah, I do. Spider-Verse, the first one was like probably
that was just
the best Spider-Man movie.
It was so cool. It was just
the second
one of those things.
Isn't my favorite, but I understand that it's setting up for the next one, which could be my favorite. Yeah.
That's what they like to do.
But the live action Spider-Man, Sony is... Have you heard all of the stuff they're making? Like, there's a Craven movie. There's obviously the Morbius movie. I still haven't seen that. I heard it's Morbin time. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, no. This would be interesting. This is new to me.
Yes, but yeah, they have the Craven...
I do like my media, too.
Huh?
I do like the media.
Yeah.
Entertainment. Greatest.
I love Venom. Venom's my favorite character, but they kind of killed Carnage. That sucked. Made me sad.
He might make a return somehow. You never know.
No, I think he is, for sure. And then at the end when it went on to the chief or whatever, the police chief, that's Toxin. So he's a mixture of Venom and Carnage. So he's badass. But as far as Carnage being he's my favorite character, and the movie just wasn't great. I was sad. It looked dope though.
It did, and I haven't followed that comic book enough to give you an exact representation of how I feel, but I don't know. Woody Harrelson was pretty interesting.
Yeah,
and then the way that Carnage was, I was like, it's hard not to root for both of them.
Yeah.
It's hard not to root for both of them.
It was just more the writing. Woody Harrelson was just kind of funny. The acting was just
yeah. He did a good job.
Yeah.
So, Big, I gotta ask. If life came down to this, someone gave you an opportunity and said, what do you want to do? What do you want? What are you passionate about? What do you really want out of this world? What do you want to do? Let's make it happen.
I would love to make music as a living. Music's my main thing. I would do music over anything.
Deadass?
I'm obsessed with music.
Deadass? Deadass?
But the issue I find is that I know it takes a lot of traveling, and I'm kind of a homebody, so I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted. I wouldn't want to.
How many artists do you know that can be a homebody and that are a homebody kind of as well?
Well, because so there's a thing called ghost producing where you make music for people and then they act like it's their own music, or there's an agreement. Sometimes they'll publicly say this person.
So what everyone did for Kanye?
Kind of, but in the DJ world, it's you have a producer. So there's some groups where one person's the DJ and one person's the producer. So it's he makes the music and the DJ might have some input, but then the DJ is the one that goes out on tour and performs it.
So why don't you want to show more of you and your face or your body and be out there?
I'm just really bad at posting, I guess.
So for example, obviously you're going to have people that do this for you. You're going to have someone that actually markets your stuff. You're going to have someone that goes out there and that will keep putting your name in front of faces and show them, what you do, and you blow up, right? But this is Vega, right? Because you've been at shows. You're not a ghost, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're already on top. So would you say, for example, you're invited, let's go to Ultra, let's go to some festival, some place where they're like, yeah, we want you to perform.
No, obviously that it's weird because I say I'm a homebody, but then my favorite thing is performing. Like that's the main reason I started making music is because I like to DJ and I like DJing is like my favorite thing. And so to DJ, you should make your own. I believe like to play bigger shows, you should make your own music. I like making my own music because I have ideas and stuff, but I just don't feel I'm the best at it. And it's a lot of like technical stuff on like the computer. As where if it's like making music on a guitar, like I can just do that. But like on a computer, it's a lot of like fine tuning and like a lot of just like computer knowledge.
And you don't want to learn that? Or
no, I am learning it.
Are you just?
It's just tough. Like,
yeah,
it just takes a long time. So I'm doing that. But yeah, I mean,
so you're on the right path.
Yeah, I am. I just got to get, like if I start getting shows, I know I'll take it. Like I definitely want to do it. It's not that I don't want to do it. I just know that would probably be the biggest hurdle would be like, getting past like the anxiety of traveling all the time and being away from home and like just being around a whole bunch of people all the time.
Yeah, but like, I mean, you don't have to be around like the entire crowd of people. It's just, if anything, media for a while.
Yeah, and I mean, crowds don't bother me. I like going to festivals. It's not so much that. It's just, it'd be like, because I'd be alone and then traveling to places I'd never been.
Why would you be alone?
It's cheaper. They usually book you, and then if you want to pay part of your fee to like pay someone to come with you, or because they're paying for you to go, so everything should be.
Hey! Hello, you're paying for us to go.
Possibly, it depends.
If work that in the deal, baby.
But if you got kids.
Got to work that in the. You don't have kids. You're fine.
Not yet.
Yeah, well, you're chilling right now.
Yeah, but
life's popping off right now.
In the next, right now, then yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
but I'm saying in a couple years when I got.
Well, then you're chilling and people are gonna accommodate you anyways because that's part of the deal.
But then also,
I said you want Vega, you need the VEGA,
and also jobs. She's got a job.
Yeah, but this will pay for your 9 to 5s. Remember?
Okay, well then yeah. In that case, let's go. Let's go travel.
Let's make a career.
Yeah.
Jacob Vega, the international DJ from Fresno, California, here today. I appreciate you. I love you. I'm so glad I'm your friend.
Love you.
Thank you for joining us here today. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't miss new episodes on Monday. They be dropping. I don't know. I think we're gonna have to go up to 10, and then I gotta let you guys get a pause because I have a kid coming up.
Oh yeah,
very very soon. So I have to make sure he's gonna be okay.
Hey, you gotta have a podcast with the baby,
and then we're gonna come back for season 3. Season 3 will come when after little baby Zay is born. I think
you're gonna have to have a podcast with the baby for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If depending on how he reacts to whether I'm speaking, being loud, or just like having him here. If he's very quiet and I can have like a full ass conversation with someone, yeah, homeboy's gonna be just
no. You're interviewing the baby.
Oh,
like how was the womb? How are the 9 months? Like you can get a perspective that we've never gotten before.
That's gonna be a 2-minute video. Boy's gonna take a nap instantly.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm sorry my beginning was boring. All my life is the beginning is boring. Guys,
one thing to take from this, don't stop. Keep going, and I promise you everything will work out just the way you want. Don't forget to catch Vega locally if you're here in Fresno at different venues. He will be posting them. I will be reposting them on the page, and we will have his information down in the link below. Any last words?
No, thanks for having me, and let's do it again.
All right, guys. Take it easy.
Later.
Take it easy.